Hi everyone, Mike here. It's been a busy week here in DC and the last one before we go into a district work period, and I'm here to share some updates on what I've been working on. First, I'm continuing to work to find a solution for the nuclear waste stranded at the San Onofre Nuclear Generating Station. We need long-term solutions that won't change with the political headwinds. Too often, the federal government's plan for the waste changes when the presidential administration changes. So this week, I introduced the Bipartisan Nuclear Waste Administration Act with Representative Pfluger of Texas to modernize nuclear waste policy. Our bipartisan bill would provide a stable pathway for the safe storage and disposal of nuclear waste. To do so, the bill would establish a new independent nuclear waste administration focused solely on safely managing our country's nuclear waste program. The new administration would follow a process for siting nuclear waste facilities that requires the consent of the community a facility would be located in. We've learned from decades of inaction on nuclear waste policy that consent is of the utmost importance. Additionally, our bill would ensure that the agency receives adequate, reliable funding for this important work. Across the country, communities like ours are storing nuclear waste, but this is far from a viable long-term solution. As we chart a path forward for safe nuclear waste management, I'm glad to have bipartisan partnership that recognizes the importance of consulting and collaborating with communities to achieve durable, consent-based solutions. Additionally, this week, the House passed a bipartisan short-term government funding bill that keeps the government open through December. I voted in favor of the bill because the government shutdown would have been enormously harmful to our service members, our families, our workers, and so many more. This bill also did not include any extremist provisions found in previous bills, which would have threatened our voting rights and our national security. That said, I am quite disappointed that the funding bill still does nothing to address the VA's $12 billion budget shortfall, which will jeopardize veterans' medical care and the health services that they have rightfully earned. I'm going to continue to work in good faith with my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to fund the VA and other agencies that give the American people the benefits they need and deserve. Finally, I want to take a moment to recognize National Estuaries Week. This week gives us the opportunity to celebrate the amazing estuary ecosystems around the country and in our district. From supporting wildlife to providing opportunities to swim or kayak, we're lucky to have them in our own backyard. To help ensure we can enjoy our estuaries for decades to come, I've introduced bipartisan legislation that would strengthen federal efforts to protect estuary habitats like the San Mateo Creek, San Luis Rey River, San Elijo Lagoon, and many others. We're incredibly lucky to have these resources so close by, and it's important we do everything we can to protect and preserve them for future generations. That's it for now. Have a great weekend, everyone.